There's nothing quite like a good RPG. It might be one of the more better rated ones that you just never got around to playing, or sometimes you're the explorer yourself, digging into the depths of some of these libraries to find undiscovered treasure. There's so many of these games out that you'll never play everything. And frankly, I can't ask people to waste their time digging through all the trash that's out there. But sometimes, when you're looking through this stuff, you find a gem. Something beautiful. You'll sometimes wonder how nobody is talking about this game, or how it stayed off your radar for so long. You sit down and you're not sure what to expect. You boot it up, and a hard-working team of people whisks you away to a world of imagination that you never thought possible. This is not one of those stories.
Who the fuck are you? What? These guys again? What? I don't know what these are! I don't know what these are! Stuck in here for like fucking here for 2 hours! Where are you? Where are you? Stop running away from me! Why is that? Who are you? What is this? What are you doing? What? Where did this come from? What do I do with this? What am I supposed to do? None of the buttons do anything! Why was this fucking? Why was this anyway? Do this to me! Do this to me!
I really don't struggle too often when picking and choosing my words. When talking about this game, ZILL, which I'll be calling it by the way, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. When you've played enough games in your life and you aim these YouTube videos at a weird hyper niche of people, my brain just wants to pull out the nearest closest relative and make an easy comparison. Problem is, there aren't any. Nothing is like ZILL OLL. I don't know what to say here. All right, just take a breath. We'll start at the beginning. That's as good a place as any. So I'm gonna shovel the story down your throat for a bit. There's really no other way to do it. We start a new save file, or a soul as the game calls it. This is basically Kirkland brand Shin Megami Tensei, where you answer some questions and they assign you something. If I was doing an IRL respawn, I'd take the soul given by God, but this is a video game, so I'll make my own. Ooh, get to pick my name. I'm gonna play a male character, and I'm gonna name myself Mommy. I think that might make for some funny misunderstandings. I'll play as a dude, and might as well set the birthday to the real day. When I get to color my soul, this is pretty edgy. Associating their soul quality based on their skin color sounds a little too based for 2000s Koei. Okay, it just changes the hair. All right, that was really nice of them to add soulless as an option. Proud of you guys. You find a hut. Who's in there? Wizard, obviously. What will you do during the sunset? These are my two options. I think, I guess. You cannot defeat a foe. What do you do? Well, since going straight for the teeth isn't an option, so legs it is. Wait, what? That's it? You're gonna craft my whole future based on these 3 shitty questions? Oh, he likes wizards and hitting people in the legs. Let's make him a paladin. Let's make him a warlock. Let's make... Do you have any doubts? Yeah, quite a few actually, but I accept. I'll show you a door. What's on the other side? I'm feeling adventurous today, so let's go King City. This is the world of Viashian. Okay, this is the world of Viashian. The city we're in is called Rostor. A vicious nobleman has been using sacred artifacts to torment the citizens and create his own utopia for 50 years now. Oh shit! This guy Tartuba threatens to kill these local runts for stealing his sword. He then insists that he will purchase this monster. This monster seller, Antonio, thanks him for the purchase. Owashi here insists that the monster be slayed, as the nobles in the city don't care about the harm it'll cause the locals. Shit, well, R.I.P. random side guy with no lines of dialogue. This girl Irene calls out for her mommy. Not exactly the most brave-hearted knight I've ever seen. Oh wait, shit, I'm mommy. Okay, this might be a bigger issue than I thought. Owashi insists we retreat, before Irene steps in and finishes the beast off. Irene swears to protect us. What is this? What's going on here? Oh God, they really dropped the starting the game with a dream on us.
Monsters, what are you talking about?
I didn't say anything. Irene's mother, who is apparently not my mother, but living in my house for some reason, calls me mommy.
You were totally beaten from yesterday's fight.
Wait, so it wasn't a dream? Then why did you act so confused when I asked you about monsters? Irene's mom gives me a sword. And nothing. All right, I guess we can do whatever now. So, I'll say this first. This game, a lot of the time, is fucking beautiful! Look at these areas. Listen to the music. You could jam this into Dragon Quest 12 and nobody could tell the difference. Where did this game come from? These little zoom-ins when you leave an area. And this shrinking as you run away. These labels over top of the shops. Mwah! This rules. Once you're done gushing over the visuals, some people mention visiting Owashi in his dojo, so we head there. And yes, he confirms that fight from our dream/not dream did actually happen. We learned that during that attack yesterday, a chalice was stolen. 3 goblins were seen running off with it after the monster attack. He tells us, "Goblins usually doesn't get into the city! Goblins usually doesn't get into the city! Goblins usually doesn't get into the city!" That's fine. Training in a bare-knuckle dojo for 30 years will slow down the old cerebral cortex. After stealing the chalice, the goblins had fled to the Zegna mines, according to Owashi. He tells me to go poke around and investigate, and go with Irene. She saved my ass, so I gotta save hers. That's the comrade's code. And he wants us to drop something off at the bar for firm. All right, what is it? 0 gold, eh? I know this is just a text error, but I love the idea of spitefully sending somebody to drop off no money to somebody that you owe. I'll address these lines on the side of the screen. They vary in intensity throughout the whole video. There doesn't appear to be any way to get rid of them, so apologies if it drives you nuts, but I got used to them pretty quick, and I'm hoping you will too. Firm is this girl in the bar. She's getting hit on by this guy, Galdorian, who frankly seems like a better male specimen than me. She calls out to us for help and says Galdorian's drunk. It's a little bit early to be drunk and hitting on waitresses. And we get to fight him. At least we get to see the battle system here. For just a template of a battle system, this is impressive. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. But yeah, this is as bland as they get. I can't think of anything to even say that you don't already know. You can skip attack animations if you mash circle. That's pretty nice. The bottom left corner shows the attacker and the move they are using. All right, guys, who's gonna win? Is it Mommy using sword blow or Galdoran using Sabataspia? Sabataspia hardly knew her. Me, of course. I win. He gets mad saying his invincible legend is about to begin. Not gonna lie, I actually want to play as this guy. She thanks us and talks us up a bit, asking if we have any free time. Yeah, Firm, I'd love to stay in Coombe, but I've got to go to the mines. Gotta go to the mines with Irene. Look at all this room for text. Just spell out the item names. This guy's the priest. I wonder what he'll say.
Change gear attributes?
I don't know, are you asking me or telling me? Okay, you can change your gear elements here. That might come in handy later. Popping that one into the old memory palace.
Entering Memory Palace once again. To my left, the beautiful Grecian warrior in his tower of onion rings. But what does he look upon on the stairs? A beautiful maiden.
We meet Irene at the gates. She says we weren't the only ones hitting on Firm. Oh wait, are you serious? She was actually gonna fuck me? Holy shit! Aww. We quickly say everything that happened again, and then go to the mines. Look at these backgrounds. It's beautiful. Who drew all these? The detail on some of these is ridiculous. 1 or 2 enemies here to test your luck on. It's kind of weird how the enemies don't respawn once they're dead, and you can't leave this place once you're here. Neither of those things really matter. It's just kind of a strange observation. We reach the most beautiful rocks I have ever seen. Mwah. We get shooketh aroundeth. We're interrupted by a noise that sounds like a scream. I mean, it doesn't sound like a scream to me. I'm just reading along. Wowzers! Get a look at this guy! Wowzer! This guy's destroying the church! A cutscene's over? What is that? What is that dragon? What church is that? There wasn't one in the city. What just happened here? Irene tells us that was the awakening of the Dragon King, and now the world will plunge into chaos. Hey Irene, how exactly do you know that? Based on this sound? Some time passes and we wake up in a hole. She says she was screaming for an hour? First of all, please discontinue your woman hyperbole. Secondly, did we even fall down a hole? We seem fine here. When did we fall down here? After a whole lot of trying to escape, we take a seat. Apparently Owashi does daily scouts of the area, and he'll find us tomorrow. He's a drunken, but reliable. The sky is blue. I like to stare lately at it. All right, cool, Irene. Can you point out all the traffic lights in this picture? She tells us her dream. Her dream is of being a knight and asks us to keep it a secret from mom. As in her mom, not me. Not mommy, mom. She says the sky is beautiful and to look at it. Woo! Wow, pretty! Did you guys forget to add an image here? This thing Ornawat chimes in, claiming it's so soft among the darkness. Irene panics and Ornawat's friends here try to decipher the situation. This guy Gant takes a minute amidst the kerfuffle to tell everyone he's the leader of the goblins. Okay, we can see now. This place really doesn't seem that dark, and I guess we're fighting now. They pull out their puny weapons. Whoa! All right, man, chill. Let's talk things over. Funny side note, I played this for a bit before I started recording. I actually died here, and it sends you back to the title screen. So pro tip, you can save anywhere, so, you know, do that. This song's kind of cute. It's like the Goblins theme music. I like it. We all collapse after the fight. Well, Irene doesn't so much collapse as she does succumb to peer pressure and just collapse because we all did. Oh, what? Somebody found us and brought us home, maybe? Irene's mom tells us to go easy. Irene is fuming, knowing that those must have been the chalice-stealing, hammer-wielding, farmland purchasing goblins that we heard about. She's pretty upset she didn't get the chalice back. From here, you get nothing again, and if you try to leave town, Irene stops us and says,
I can't believe you're leaving without saying goodbye.
I'm at the mercy of this game, okay? I don't have choices here. She says she will get the chalice back and doesn't care if we are sick of our own weakness. Hey, Irene, chill! Yeah, we might as well join up. The goblin trio headed towards River Dam. Isn't it funny how the bad guys headed towards X is so common in these games? Like, you know, people move around, right? I can't just look at my friend and say, it seems like he was headed to the grocery store. Like, people can, whatever. We head to Riverdam through this nifty little map travel screen. Because we got here at night, Irene suggests looking for them tomorrow and says we should register at the guild. I don't know why we should register at the guild, but okay. We nap at the inn, and in the morning, I have fallen off the fucking bed again. Irene has the right idea for once. In a shocking coincidence, the goblins are actually trying to stay at the same hotel as us. Irene gets fired up, demanding the chalice back. The leader Gant says that the god of goblins gave it to him. We know this is a lie and we prepare for battle, but instead they take a retreat maneuver. Oh geez, a swing and a miss. Geez, be more cautious next time, guys. Don't squander another opportunity. I wonder what the innkeeper thought about all that ruckus.
What's wrong? Please tell me your name.
Wait, that's all you have to say? Why do you care? Irene suggests asking the guild where the goblins went, and we get to watch her run away. Why do I need to watch this? Okay, this store marquee, that is not a language. That's not even a fake language in a game. That's the name of a shop in the background of an AI-generated image. Whoever wrote this went progressively more insane as they wrote it. This is the guild hall though, so let's go in. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, this song was cute. Now it's getting pretty annoying. I guess they're registering with the guild too. Well, at least they have no way out. There's no way they can escape from this. There's only one door. Wait, oh, what, wait, what? Irene, what are you doing? You just let them get away like that? Oh, come on, man. We register at the guild. The guy at the front desk says he's gonna be famous. All right, man. Well, good luck with that. The goblins shouted before they left that they were heading to the slums for some reason. So I guess that's where we're going. Like the other city, the areas here look amazing. The music is also really good, and this clock tower at the center of town is simply iconic. You can wander into Beverly Hills here, where each rich guy has an armed warrior guarding their doors. This is pretty rad. Let's try this way then. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so the small one, Maroon, is alone. I guess they got separated in the scuffle. We actually corner one of them for once before the other guys show up, who had apparently stopped to eat. Wow, dude, you guys are bad leaders. They straight up sell out their boy. They thank him for his sacrifice before peacing out. Maroon here is ready to die with honor. Okay, man, little piece of life advice for you. You getting gunned down in the slums because your boss took too long at Chuck E. Cheese and forgot about you is not honorable. Irene says the two who escaped are trying to travel inland and we can chase them to the port. Hey, Irene, how do you know that? Well, we can pick up this little guy like an item. Cool. When I was bumming around, I think I saw the port up north, so... The two remaining goblins see us and they panic and they quickly get on the ship. That's kind of bizarre. I mean, we're getting on the ship too.
Crap, we lost them.
No, you fucking didn't! Irene, they're on the boat! The captain's right there! Talk to him! Use your words! Do something! We get on the boat and take it to Enchant. It's a 2-day journey according to the top left of the map, so that's plenty of time to catch these assholes. What the fuck? You haven't caught them yet? They're over there! Go get them! How did you not catch them yet? You had 2 days on a boat! You had 2 days of 2 days on a boat! They panic again and run, say they're going to the Sage Forest to find their happiness. What is happening here? All right, I guess we're chasing you to the Sage Forest too. Why do I need to wait until Irene is totally gone before moving every time? This is our 3rd major city since starting. No joke, we have been in as many cities as we have been battles 2 hours into the game. I checked out the smithy, but all the weapons are the same as the last 2 cities. So, I can't upgrade anything either because I need one thing. A word that starts with N. I don't know what these are. Maybe next time. Plus, these upgrades are expensive as fuck, so I don't stand any chance here. I think this is that stained glass window that the Dragon King broke. Cool statues inside. At this point, we don't have any clue where the Sage Forest is, so we just bum around for a little bit. Huh? Who the hell's this? Belzeva.
You have an unlimited soul. I need to get infinite on my hands. No, wait. I am the Prime Minister of this empire. You have potential, kid.
What? Irene is waiting on the bridge on the way out of the city. She suggests preparing before we head into the forest. One of the options to reply is no, I don't, which is pretty good. So are you saying you won't prepare this time? Or are you saying you don't ever prepare when visiting any forests? Head over and enjoy the sounds of nature.
Our commander is #1 when it comes to run.
Yikes!
He gives Irene a smack and oh my god, Irene, you useless bitch! You can do some actual fighting in these woods. Despite the painfully underwhelming combat system, I'll do anything I can to get away from these endless cutscenes and watching Irene screw the pooch on these guys. Alright, so the other goblins reached a house of some kind?
I'm here, dark child. Resurrect my master Uruk, god of destruction.
Who the fuck are you? So this cat is the buyer of the chalice that the goblins stole?
I was wondering what you've been up to lately. I know all the cats in the world, and I'm sure you'll be happy to know that your partner Maroon was attacked, but he's fine now.
This guy's Orpheus, or Thunderbolt Fantasy Morpheus, if you'd prefer, like me. The 3 goblins get reunited. Maroon is happy to hear that them abandoning him for Ultimate Riblet Wednesday was just a test, and he didn't mean it. The leader Gant begs Orpheus to make them happy. He says he can't because they need to find it themselves. Orpheus tells him to leave the chalice behind because it's making him unhappy. Okay, so the goblins visited this cat in the woods to drop off a chalice that they stole for him, but the cat was shooed away because mysterious happy man Orpheus knows all the cats in the world, but he can't make them happy because of the chalice? This is fucking insane! What is happening here?
Hey there.
Irene says. She takes a swing at Orpheus, not knowing that he's always one episode ahead.
Please don't fight in my house.
That's actually a pretty cold line after you drop someone like this. Goblins run off saying they won't return the chalice. Oh, Irene, what the fuck? Orpheus senses our infinite soul. What is it with fancy, pretty boys in this world being able to detect my infinite soul? What does that mean? But he heals us and invites us in for tea. Turns out the chalice is a dark arm, a destructive tool. Orpheus says we can do anything if we try, and that he'll be back in a few days? Oh, I'm back in a few days? What are we supposed to do here? We go to bed for the night while the others talk. Apparently a dark knight named Argyllshire burnt the village in Mistoy just trying to get this chalice. Nemo reaffirms that Argyllshire is a crazy bitch, trying to use the dark arm to summon the strongest artificial monster ever.
Do you want to get back home to Rostor? Sorry, that was inappropriate of me.
She botches like one word every time she speaks.
I'm here to help you get the chalice back. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you for what? Forgive you for what? Orpheus says this is the beginning of the first chapter. This is the beginning of the first chapter? So you can use this portal to change out who's in your party. It's just the two of us for now, but this is a good piece of info. Quick side note, this whole house here is called the Cat House. Irene says that yesterday she followed a goblin into the sage forest who led her to the Cat House. Yeah, Irene, I know that! I was there! We go back to the city of Enchant, and we have no guidance here. So I don't know, let's just go to the bar. Irene says she doesn't know any of us, then demands the chalice back. All right, so likely translation problem aside, I don't know what this scene was trying to convey. Irene, run at them. They're giving long goodbyes to the bartender. Run at them, run. Don't let them strategically retreat. No! I am sick of this bitch. Let's just bum around for a bit. There's these little missions that you can take at the guild counter of every city. Those might be fun later. This sleazy guy here offers to double your money, but you gotta time your button presses right. Oh wow, he actually does double your money, and you can double it again if you believe in yourself. So I can indefinitely double my money as long as I have perfect button timing abilities. How could you possibly resist? Money, money, money! Here comes the money! Alright, so we've been following the main storyline here for quite a bit. A few times so far I mentioned not being given direction from the devs, and when I say that, boy, I ain't kidding. At this point, we are rocking hours into this save file. What has been stripped out for your viewing pleasure is the incessant need to bum around for the next thing to happen. When I think JRPG, my mind goes to the Dragon Quest structure. Visit town, something happens, address the thing, move on to next town, all while following a central story. ZILL OLL does this differently, and takes a bit of an honestly incredible approach towards storytelling. After some thought, I think the closest comparison I can make is Breath of the Wild. You know how in Breath of the Wild you kind of just wander around waiting to see something, and then when you see something interesting, you kind of go take a look at it? ZILL OLL is very similar. Imagine Breath of the Wild, but not knowing where the divine beasts are. This methodology of storytelling is so absurdly rare that it's been eating away at my brain for the better part of a month as I've been playing this. How can a story even be told using this structure? Yeah, it's not too hard to imagine, assuming the only goal ever given to you is getting back the chalice, like destroy Ganon in Breath of the Wild. But that isn't really the case here. Let's proceed a bit farther forward. Man, this town is beautiful. Nice music too. Let's check it out. What the hell is this? Why is the music still happy-go-lucky when I've entered the Mad Max side of the city? Look at these buildings! This place sucks! Here, I accidentally gave my main hammer weapon this silly name, but I thought it was funny, so I left it. Sleeping at an inn will allow cutscenes to take place between you and other party members. Since Irene is the other party member, it's her. She talks about her dreams of being a knight. Pop by the Magic Academy in this city, we learn of a former student named Eurus, who had apparently broken a bunch of rules and led to an explosion that caused a good bit of damage here. Front desk guy here says that to learn magic, we will need the Warlock Soul. This NPC tells us about elemental attributes. Then they actually, for real, trail off into blah blah blah. This is kinda great, but come on guys, this doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. If you try to enter the city's palace, the guard tells us by name that he doesn't want any trouble. Them knowing my name is not canonically possible. We live a multiple day trip apart and have just left our city for the first time. There is no way you could know who I am. Pop back to the slums and these two perverts are standing over this child, hoping nobody sees them kidnap her. Boogity 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 boo! Kill them both in one hit and save Ruanta. She's an orphan.
Flint was attacked by bandits on his way and died. I always did what Flint said to stay out of trouble.
Alright kid, whatever you say.
Can I go with you?
I guess this Flint guy of yours never talked about avoiding adventures with random guys who call themselves mommy thing. Oh, she joined. That's cool. I wonder what's in this spooky mansion. The music changes, so something's up. Holy fuck! Alright, lesson learned. At least I saved this time. There's a cool tower here that looks explorable, but I don't want to get too deep into these side things, because we're trying to figure out where those goblins went, right? Alright, so not like I can upgrade any gear, but you actually can't upgrade anything from these side party members either. That's interesting. It's been an hour since the last storyline movement. I don't know. Let's just go north. Yep, that sure is the song, all right. Wait, the little guy killed me in one hit? Why? Irene took 1 damage? 1 fucking damage? What is happening? All right, I won the fight because Irene turned into Saitama for no reason. I guess Irene really is strong enough to be a knight. You've proved yourself, and now you can stop them before they make a strategic retreat. I am out of words for being mad at you. But then again, if my nutsack gets tickled with a feather, I explode. So I guess I'm just gonna run around like a little pussy now while Irene does all the work. This is Terra, a woodland city. Do I even need to say it? Does this city sell any weapon upgrades? No, it's all the same shit. All right, I'm starting to think you can't buy gear or get gear at all. Everything is just upgrade based. In this shop, you meet Lara Launton. Here, I'll show you our literal entire conversation.
Why are you here? Someone from your past. Love, let's be friends.
Lara Launton has joined the party. Okay, so I thought this first girl we saved from the rapists was gonna be an actual party member. Now it just seems like people kind of join you at random whenever they feel like it. I don't know how I feel about this. It's pretty interesting. Kind of going down the Suikoden route, right? Not many games do this. Let's see how it plays out.
Lara Launton's true name is Crispy.
Crispy? Crispy is not a name! What are these kids up to?
I'm glad you're here.
Aw, thanks, little girl.
I'm gonna eat all the strawberries. Yay!
Is everybody in this world on the spectrum? In the bar, we meet Fetty. She's a bit of a spicy lady. I like to call her Shapiro because she says women can't be adventurers and facts don't care about your feelings. She picks a fight with these 3 dudes. We can either help the elf or watch. Boom, 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 boom. The men run off. Fetty tells us if she meets us again, she'll make sure we remember her and calls us a lowlife? Hold on now. She says the world outside is cruel and that she's returning to the forest where she belongs. Our response? We can say nothing or the world is great. We say it's great. And she asks us what about the world is so great. What about the world is great? The Forbidden Chalice? Has she not heard of the Forbidden Chalice? The Forbidden Chalice! What is great, you ask? What is great? The Forbidden... How's that a selling point? Even if she knew what the chalice was. Whatever. Let's sell her on not catching the bus by shilling her on the chalice.
Rostor's castle is not a good place for me.
We aren't in Rostor. And even if we were, the castle in Rostor is for nobles only. I'm sick of this woman. I'm leaving.
Don't ignore me.
She says she'll join us and we accept. She drops a
Say what?
God, that tired me out. Let's see what's in this treehouse. Fuck all, that's what's up here. Nothing. There ain't shit in this treehouse. Pretty though. The innkeeper won't even let us rest here because adventurers hurt his son. You run an inn. Who stays with you other than adventurers? This is an economic nightmare of a decision. This cabin's really cute. The woman inside hits on us and then asks us to leave because her loins are quaking. Her husband is busy cutting logs deeper in the woods. I finish a little guild mission here and I earn a soul point. You look through the menus and I guess we can gain classes by leveling these with the soul points. Let's just power up one on each character and see what happens. This city sucks ass. Let's peace out. How about over here? Why not? As you adventure from spot to spot, you get stopped and brought into these areas. This is basically where the standard enemies are, so you can level here a bit. They don't respawn, but if you travel from town to town again, they'll show back up. So this is the game's equivalent of grinding, basically. Wow, this place looks tight. If you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you? Again, it's another city. Another beautiful city. None of the NPCs offer anything useful. The one guy here who seems like he might be important is Shem Haza, the city's elder, but he freaks me out a little bit.
You pursue the truth, yet don't know the meaning of truth. When you see Aculus, doesn't remind you to the 4 priestesses of Ladras.
What?
Leave now my house.
Whatever. Your house sucks anyway, you old bitch. Old bitch. Old gay bitch. Next city. Yeah. Well, this city's got a big door. Some kerfuffle outside featuring a thief with a scar. She calls me to give her a hand. Wait, I'm forced to attack these village guards with this crazy bitch? I don't even know what's happening here.
What ordered Puda?
Who is Puda? She says some girls were kidnapped and asks if we want to help her. I guess that's a pretty noble cause, right? So why not?
Oh, so you want to play the hero?
Do you want my fucking help or not? Stupid spear-wielding bitch. Fine-ass spear-wielding bitch. Her name's Carla. She shows us the city's underbelly and says she can't trust us. You asked for my help. Who does she think she is? Joseph Stalin and I'm Genrik Yagoda? I hope you like rats. This place is Rat City. As somebody from Alberta, Canada, I can't even imagine what a rat looks like, let alone this many rats. It loops the same hallway and cross intersection. It will take you more than an hour to endlessly power your way through this. I almost gave up because I thought the game bugged and you can't leave here once you're inside. If you don't have a good stockpile of items, I could actually see you permanently soft locking yourself in here. Oh, okay. This is Puda. He's the chunky fat cat kidnapping the women. We fight him, we win, and Carla's ready to kill him. We say stop because killing is bad. Unfortunately, because of his incomprehensible speed, he has time to activate a trap door on us. No. He tries to feed us to this pet bear in the basement, but Irene whoops its ass and we get out. I hope you like rats. Rats. We escape with the kidnapped girl, and Carla gives this girl a family heirloom. It's a gem that she can sell for cash, needing some after getting out of her human trafficking situation. This is a pretty nice little exchange, and if the dialogue wasn't written by Chat ESL, then maybe it would be better. Carla asks,
Are you Irene?
Wait, so they know each other? We met 2 hours ago. Now she's leaving? Whatever. Good riddance, devil rat bitch. I'm back in this city now. So, have you noticed it? Have you noticed how this entire game is just endlessly occurring events that happen one after another, introducing characters on characters with their own indecipherable backstories and side quests to complete and annoyances to deal with? Welcome to ZILL OLL, because this is the entire game. After the first few days of playing this quite a bit, I changed my tone a little bit. I began playing it for an hour before bed, treating each of these little happenstances as their own story. Like I was watching a TV show about these characters and watching their daily antics. I mean, it was a low-budget, poorly dubbed J-drama, but a TV show nonetheless. Part of me is infuriated by this game. The continuous branches of nothingness, this whole structure would be indefinitely more palatable if you saw your strength increase with the adventures. And sure, adding new party members to your team on occasion is a good motivator, but that doesn't mean much when the characters are either good enough to use or dog shit. But still, this can't be the entire game. Can it? Let's just try exploring for a bit longer and see where we end up. In the bar, we run into Galdorin! Again. He's bullying some kid who belongs to a race called Corn. He tells us he's a weakling and asks Mommy if he can join us for saving him. Let's switch out some party members here, see if anyone's better. This city Arna is pretty high up. Let's pay them a visit. This bridge to get there is nice looking. You enter through an impossible elevator, and I guess this monster Izkiyal is playing hide and go seek with the locals. The game starts and we look for them. Here is 50 minutes of footage sped up. I am positive they are unfindable. This was bait and I fell for it, so I gave up. If you rest here, Corn Boy tells you that everyone makes fun of him because he's a corn with a horn. Well, stop crying about it like a little pussy, man. I don't know. I need power. Yeah, you and me both, dude. Wait, these guys are hanging out again? What about the hide and seek game? I had to stay at the inn first for this cutscene to progress? I'm not taking this bait again. I'm out. Fancy ballroom at the top of the hill. This is cute. But there's nothing here, so whatever. Wow, what a catastrophic waste of time. What about Acleus? Holy shit, you level up slow. I never get any stronger, and I can't upgrade anything because I don't know what these rocks are.
Aculus is in the middle of the lake. You can't get there without a boat. Ha 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 ha.
What is so goddamn funny, sailor?
There's a very skilled adventurer in Rostor. Did you meet him?
How do you know I'm from Rostor? I guess I'll catch the boat into town. Whoa, a cutscene. There hasn't been one of these since that dragon in the pit one. This girl tames the lake beast. This scene is really cool. I hope we get to chat with this cutie. Her name's Ikram, or as I like to call her, Ikram Bokum.
I'm the priestess of the water temple. You seem nice.
If we nap at the inn, we get this scene of Irene admitting to herself she has feelings for us, which probably hits harder in its original JP language. Nothing for sale here, moving on. This tool shop merchant is pretty desperate. What can I do for you? Tell me, please! Just tell me, please! Oh, it's Ikram. She says she has mermaid earrings, and when rubbing them, she sees a large red man. Okay. And I follow her into the temple, but I'm not holy enough to get in. What a tease. What was I supposed to do with all this info? Nothing else here. I'll leave. Damn, that's the trip back? That was quick. All right, the Dwarf Kingdom. These don't look like dwarves to me. Oh, what the hell? Damn, that is pretty. Not a lot of dwarves here. The Dragon Festival was cancelled due to the lack of dragons.
Attention campers, lunch has been cancelled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
This is the bar. If you know a more beautiful entry to a bar in any video game, I would like to hear it. If we stay at the inn, Fetty, that spicy elf from earlier, says that the food is bad and that dinner was fucking horrible.
I will never forgive you for this. Explain yourself.
I don't know.
Go to sleep now. Soon I'll show you an incredible place.
Whoa, she pulls me into the bedroom? Oh shit, guys, we did it! Elf pussy! Elf pussy! All right, next up, Amaral. Might as well stop at our hometown Rostor on the way. I gotta grab some herbs and stuff. Who the hell is this? Oh shit, it's Argyllshire! Thunderbolt Fantasy Morpheus warned us about her and how she burned down the city of Mistoy.
I burned down the city of Mistoy.
See? See?
I'm going to kill you now. Someone is coming. I think I'm not going to kill you.
I don't know why she couldn't just kill me near this random woman, but I'm all for it. Every bartender in the whole game sells these 3 teas for the same price. When you buy them, nothing happens. What's the deal with this? This guy in town prays to the Dragon King to save us? Isn't the Dragon King bad? Plunging the world into chaos? All right, I don't want to run into Argyllshire again, so let's keep going to Amaral. What is up with this city?
Just a normal town. Nothing to see here.
Jeez, chill out, lady.
Yikes! I don't know anything! What are you talking about? Leave me alone!
What was Was there a gas leak at the fucking lead mines?
A race with horns on their heads? I don't want to talk about that.
This is neat though, a whole town of shady people. There's definitely some secret being kept here. You know what would be great? If nobody here triggers any options of dialogue or cutscenes, and our only option is to leave and not investigate this strange town. I hope that's what happens. All right, I want to investigate this weird little town, but I did everything possible here and nothing, so going to Amaral. Snakes! Snakes! In Amaral, the locals tell me that a vigilante group took over the city, and that they're part of that vigilante group, and the nobles didn't do shit about it. Staying at the inn, we run into this clumsy girl. She wants to get out of the ghetto, and she'll do anything to get out.
I want to be free.
Don't worry, girl. I got you.
This is an annex. We use it for staying the unwanted guests.
This busted up piece of shit?
I hope that girl doesn't blow up this building too.
Wait, blow it up too? Oh, was this the girl that blew up that magical school? They mention her clumsiness, saying that she broke the plates and burnt the kitchen.
Whoa, who are you?
The name's Mommy, you beautiful, forgetful whore. We met 3 minutes ago. Oh yeah, she is the girl who blew up the Magic Academy. If we pay off her debts, she has no choice but to join us. OnlyFans girl gets a flat tire.jpg. New party members are always cool. Let's check some random houses. What does this old woman have to say? I want you to try just taking a guess at what this woman says. Keep in mind, she's an old woman, and we just broke into her house to talk to her. Take your best guess at what she says.
How many hours do you need to shop? We have to eat something.
All right, I'll leave you to it. All this running around for jack shit is tiring me out. Let's do some guild missions. Viper kill. A viper is ravaging the field. Go kill it. Can do. I don't know where that field is, but I'll do my best. Oh, it adds a new spot on the map for the guild mission. That's a nice touch. That's really cool. I guess we'll fight through this forest. Snake! Oh, a treasure chest. I almost forgot those existed. This is the first one we've seen since starting. That's exciting. To open the chest, use the detector skill. To obtain it, you will need Gremali's soul. Because God forbid opening a chest be easy. Fine, stay sealed. See if I give a fuck. We fight like 7 cobras, but I guess this one random cobra was the problem cobra. So run back to the guild and get a reward. Got some more souls as a reward. I don't know what all this shit means. I guess I'll just dump my points into what— Oh baby, I unlocked Grimoli. Sweet baby Jesus. That treasure chest is as good as mine. Trap level is 3. You need 40 dex to disarm it.
Shit, this chest is beating me.
I still can't open this chest? Why is it so hard? I stop in at Enchant again. The guildmaster says a man named Kutu is stuck at the moon tower, which is a crackhead late at night on public transit kind of sentence. Given this world lacks the power of the BlackBerry Bold 9900, I don't see how this guy could be stuck in a tower and submitted this complaint to the guild, but sounds good. Head to the moon tower. Oh, this place is neat. Up and down, kill the birds get stronger. This is kind of fun. I wonder what the next floor is. Oh, Jesus, please, God! All right, not cool. Died and reloaded. These guys kill me in one hit, so I don't think Kutu is up there. But I exhausted every other inch of this place. I can't find him. So I stock up on potions, tank the hits. Oh my God, look at how many birds there are. Ah, there he is. Kutu, bail! Thanks for rescuing me. You needed me for this? I didn't do anything. If you can get back without dying, good job. We get rewarded with some more souls and I pump them into this system I don't understand. Everyone chimes in suddenly about a desire to visit a dragon cave, despite, for real, no specifics as to why. Let's check it out. Oh my God, a chest that I can open. Fuck! This magic schoolgirl sucks. She uses up her mana in 2 hits, and a ton of enemies here can only be hit with magic. This character is useless, and she's the only one that it cost me a bunch of money to get. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be like a Donnie from Fire Emblem thing, and she'll get good later. We approach the dragon. Wow, this place looks cool.
Wait.
What? Huh? Oh, okay.
There are 7 dragons who rule the world. Osragos, Ishbal, El-Azar, Shamma, and 4 others, defeated in the past by Bolkus.
He says awakening the dragon is a bad idea. Look, bro, I didn't come this far so some homo could tell me not to awaken the dragon. Holy shit, this guy's brutal! All right, good call, Ungladon. He says he's usually drinking at Riverdam. We stop here to heal up after all that dragon stuff, and we see the iconic clock tower once again. This girl Esther is here. She begs us not to hurt her and asks us if we want to see the inside, you know, of the clock tower. Not that it matters because she's going to leave now. I assumed because they introduced her to us that she just ran somewhere else in town, but cue up 45 minutes of nothing and I gave up. She's not here. Oh God, I never thought I'd be happy to hear this song. Please, please God, Irene, please don't let them retreat. You can chat with your party members about some stuff. Everybody recommends our next step is making the city of Riverdam our main headquarters by doing missions. So we do 1 mission, we do 2 missions. Joe ship the goblins! And I've lost count. At this point, I think I'm ready to admit that ZILL has successfully filtered me. There's only so much time I can spend running from city to city, endlessly running into new characters, never feeling stronger, and never even having a slight idea of where to go. So yeah, given this game's weirdness, it's endlessly fascinating. I would continue going, but given how things are progressing, this video could end up being 6 hours long of just me talking about things that happen. If you like that, I don't mind. We could continue this in the future. But even though the video's ending here, I am going to keep playing this game. I'll play it before bed, like a good night story. Part of me is interested if anything ever actually happens. The core concept here is brilliant. It might have been 20 years ahead of its time. I can see this concept being smoothed over. If this had a good battle system, better mechanics, and didn't make everyone sound like a chav, they could really be onto something. So, what is the point of this video? It's a challenge to the brave adventurers out there who think they have seen it all and have an endless stomach of tolerance to push through anything. If you pick this up, message me and let me know what you find. Maybe as a team, we can all save the world of Viashin together. I'll leave you with some footage of my favorite area. Oh my God, I got one of the rocks! I got a rock! I can upgrade my hammer now! Oh my God, this game rules! Best game ever!
지구를 북초로 둥둥 울리며 감성되고 온 세상에 떨치려 가자 장군님 모시고 적은 희망찬 미래로 전진 또 전진 희망찬 미래로 전진 또